I just watched one of the saddest lives ever. They have this young mom. She's a mom of three. She said that she had two children prior to the relationship that she was just in. She told the guy that she was in love with that she would not want to have another child until she is married. Of course, they ended up getting pregnant. He did propose to her, so that put her mind a little bit at ease with delivering her third child, his first child. So after having a baby, of course, he's starting to show his ass and this and that. So he did tell her that if she would have passed away during delivery of that third child, that he would have just took his child with her. He would have took his child if she passed, and he didn't care what would have happened to the other two children. So she's now crying, saying that nobody's going to take her seriously. No man is going to want her with three children. She's not going to ever have a chance of being a wife. And it's just so disheartening because, she did say, she was like, people bash single moms all the time, but they don't tell their dads nothing. None of these dads out here that's like around here creating broken homes, nobody telling them nothing, nobody getting on them, but the baby mamas are always the ones that's being bashed. And it's a lot of truth to that, baby. Look, there's a lot of single moms out here that were married. All you can do as a mom is to try to make better decisions moving forward when it comes to your body and who you give it to, what type of access you allow these men, and work on yourself. There's plenty of men out here that will wife you with three children. But then again, like she said, it's a chance of, is there a pedo? What are the intentions with you with having those children? But there are some good men out here that will take you serious, but you have to start moving different. You have to start taking yourself seriously. It's not going out here looking for a new boo, a new man, and none of that. Focus on the three children you have. Build your relationship with God. And what's for you is going to be for you.
A year ago today, I went through my man's phone. And my life is now forever changed.
I'm now a single mom raising two kids.
He is so lucky. I am healed. Let's go spend some child support, shall we?
So random thought, obviously now that I'm single, it's kind of like awkward to have conversations with guys because now that I'm older, they're asking, oh, do you have kids? Obviously, I'm not going to deny that I have kids and I'm not embarrassed of my kids at all. But it's awkward when they ask me also, like last night I got asked for the first time, do they have two different baby daddies or the same dad? And I was just like, yeah, because I was going to let him think whatever, like he thought. But then he was like, so two different baby daddies? I was like, yeah, but the first one doesn't count because I was a teenager and he's not involved. So like, I don't have two, I have one.
No, you have two, ma'am.
So whatever, he didn't say anything, but it's just kind of like, how do I word this? I just know that when it comes down to it, if a guy is trying to pick between two women and one of them has kids and the other one doesn't, he's always going to go for the one that doesn't have kids. So,
of course, at least she admits it.
So I feel like I have no chance at this point. And not even that I'm trying to find anybody serious anyway. Like, one, I just got out of a divorce. I have no trust in men right now at all. I don't think I ever will. Obviously, I'm only...
Ma'am, you picked those men. You chose to have kids with those men. It's your fault, ma'am. Take accountability.
I'm going to be dating right now for fun. But I feel like once you tell a guy that you have kids, they automatically think like, oh, she's probably looking for a stepdad or a husband or something. And it's like, actually, not at all. Anyway, I just hate that I'm in this new position because I was never supposed to be.
Ma'am, you put yourself in this position. All those decisions that...
The other day, I came across a video of a man that handled a situation with a single mom like a pro. Let me share his story because you're going to love it. He openly said that he liked this girl for many years and was head over heels for her from 14 until 21. However, she did not give him the time of day. She thought he was boring because he doesn't smoke, drink, go out, or have other hobbies. Do some people still think that doing drugs is a requirement for having fun? Anyway, at some point, he just forgot about her and chose a wiser decision. He decided to devote his time to his job, which takes a lot of his time, and once he gets back to his place, he watches anime and plays some video games. That's what I mean by other hobbies. Despite not being wealthy, the man is well off and has his life together, and how he rejected this single mom is proof of that. Our protagonist knew that this girl was now a single mom with 2 kids, so he just moved on, as you can see, and thankfully he enjoys his bachelor's lifestyle in Detroit, Michigan. It is fairly cold there in November, and having no place is a real nightmare. More on that in a second. This chick knew that our protagonist had a car and an apartment, so once she was about to be out on the street, maybe because she didn't pay her rent, she asked him whether she could stay at his place with the kids. What the actual heck? This selfish chick rejected this man all this time, and now that she's in deep water, wants him to save her? The man said that he didn't give a f about her or her kids. That ain't his problem. He felt a bit bad, so asked other users whether he was a bit too harsh or not. His response to that opportunistic chick is indeed legendary. As I always say, don't save anyone from their demons. This dude incarnates that exact piece of advice. In today's video, I'll share with you some of the reasons why single moms are dangerous, and as much as they might look innocent and weak, they know what they do when they contact you. Stick around because I'm sure you're going to love this one. But before we go deeper, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to Jitterbug77. He said, I had a conversation with my sister and I asked her who she thought was the prize between Jay-Z and Beyonce, and naturally she said Beyonce. I said if they were both to split, Jay-Z could easily find another younger, prettier, more fertile, less baggagey woman. Beyonce would never find another black billionaire because they are so rare. Therefore, Jay-Z is the prize. And then I also noticed the reply saying that his sister had a surprised Pikachu face when he had said this. And frankly, I'm not surprised. Most women, in fact my own sisters, would make that face. So Jitterbug, thank you for sharing. Please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5. As usual guys, I'll pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment and you may be our next winner. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, as it helps a lot. Now, back to the video.
Embrace your masculinity.
This guy's situation might be a bit exceptional, or not. Just imagine that you chased a girl in school but she rejected you because you weren't any fun in her eyes. You know, some people in today's world believe that those who don't do drugs are boring and should just try a bit of good shit to enjoy the experience. You have your standards, and changing them for anyone else, either man or woman, just to get some quick action or approval is not a good idea. You're better off working on your projects, building your body, eating well, and even entertaining yourself with video games or anime like this man. In moderation, of course. He shows what standards really are, so I applaud him for that. I hope other men mimic what he's just done because it's one of the best decisions modern day men can make. As a man, you've got many things to take care of to be inviting someone that could be bringing lots of unnecessary problems. And before anyone calls me names for saying these obvious truths that many don't accept, listen up. Although you might not like the idea of dating, here's a situation to illustrate my point. Imagine for a moment that you meet a girl, connect with her, and consider her good marriage/dating material. Suddenly, she talks to you about her kids like it's nothing. So you freak out because you didn't see that coming. She looked so young that she didn't give you the impression of being a mother. At that point, you start getting nervous because you don't like the idea of raising another man's kids, but at the same time, she's so charming that you want to give her a chance. In that situation, my advice remains firm. Don't invite her into your life. I'm not suggesting you create any drama, just walk away politely and state that you are not looking for a partner like that. If she can't accept that, that's her problem. Imagine adding someone else's bills to yours. I'm guessing you value your hard-earned money too much to spend it on someone that made bad decisions or just had a difficult past. If you are looking to do charity work, just donate to charity. And besides, if you really want to date or even have kids, why not go for a girl that hasn't had any kids yet? Preferably a girl with no or small body count, of course. Raising another man's kids, unless they are your family members, it's pretty much a bad decision. Apart from the fact that a single mom might not even be capable of bearing more life into this world, or she's just not willing to have more kids, you are dealing with someone with emotional baggage and potential financial problems. As much as we're told to be tolerant and open-minded, that's way different than being stupid. Marrying someone with lots of student or consumer debt is risky, and you might be ordered to pay for the mess she's run into. Surprise, girl. Seems that your useless degree is not making you any money, so you're looking for a man to quote-unquote help you out with that? Let me translate for you guys. She wants another man to pay for her bad educational decisions. Surprise, surprise, a degree in gender studies is not very profitable and won't land you a high-paying job. And if you are so strong, independent, and even a boss bitch, deal with the consequences of your actions. Maybe I'm exaggerating because of course not all women think or act that way, but the idea is very clear. Regardless of your solidarity, compassion, and the circumstances the single mom you meet is facing, you shall not save her. Let that sink in, and take it as a life commandment if you like. Here's some data and evidence to prove the dangers of dating a single mom. When I was checking my Instagram feed, I found a post by Patrick Bet-David, where he shared some data about single mother households in the US. He claimed that 80% of single-parent homes are led by single mothers. Plus, the US has the highest rate of children living in single-parent households of any nation in the world. So I took the time to go online and search for some confirmation and came across singlemotherguide.com, which published an article sharing the same information. As Patrick Bet-David said in the same post, fatherlessness has a direct link to teen pregnancy and sexual activity. Roughly 70% of teenage pregnancies come from women raised in single mother households. Just think that if you meet a single mother, she's likely to have lost her virginity early on, which makes her more prone to bad attitudes, shaming, and other bad habits. She might be a good partner for some quick action given her experience, but as I don't promote male promiscuity but rather honor and decency, it's way better to leave her alone and don't turn her into a worse human being. The fact of the matter is that some men out there are so lustful that they want to bang single moms and throw them back on the streets. As a consequence, she ends up losing her ability to bond and has behavioral disorders. Although it's sad, that's still not your problem. This whole evidence is about single moms, but pretty much the same applies to girls who had no father figure during their upbringing. She might be hot, but if she doesn't have any father figure, she's likely to be combative, disrespectful, and detrimental to you. Again, we live supposedly in the era of tolerance, diversity, and openness, but nature has its laws, and trying to defy them is very dangerous. We're being told that we should accept everyone, no matter who they are or what they do. Everyone deserves a second chance and all that sunshine and rainbows. I'm pretty sure I've explained myself clearly, and if you want to learn more, I have other videos about the same topic on my channel. Feel free to check them out. As much as you might not be into dating anyway, single moms are not good prospects. They might say that their past does not matter, but that's another buzz phrase to legitimize the bad choices or difficulties she's gone through. Stay strong, guys, and never give in. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? What is your #1 reason to avoid single moms if you do? Have you ever met one or dated one? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video useful, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.